What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. I was scrolling through social media just a few minutes ago, and I came across this video, this footage of a guy at a beach, and he's got a shotgun, and he's just firing the shotgun. And then a good Samaritan rushes him from behind, disarms him, and the gunman starts walking away, stops, looks back at him, starts walking again, and then another bystander comes running and throws something at him. And then next thing you know, there's two other gunmen shooting. I guess I saw that it said a dozen people were either unalived or wounded. And I'm just like, is it just me? Or does it seem like there's a whole lot of like random mass shootings now? Is it just being reported more, or is this a thing? And that's the thing when certain crimes happen and they get a lot of coverage. You have people that are unstable who feel like they're never seen, they're never heard, and so they go and they do that same thing. It doesn't matter to them that they're probably not going to survive as long as they get, I don't know, I don't get it. I've been involved in a lot of violence, but the violence was against other people who were living that same type of lifestyle. I've never met anyone that would have been like, hey, you know what, man? The beach is probably packed today. Let's go light it up. I don't get that type of thinking. I don't get that type of evil. Because people that go and do those type of things, it's a beach. You know there's going to be women there. You know there's going to be children there. And I know if I take get out of my mindset and just think of what they're trying to do, they're called terrorists for a reason. They want to create terror. And people that want to create terror, they don't move with the same type of morals that a normal person would. It's shock and awe. How much attention can they get? How much damage can they cause? I'm surprised that I only ran across one video of it. I don't know, man. I remember what was it, like two or 3 months ago, seeing a video where, and I think it was on Jesse on Fire's channel, and he was reacting to something that a CIA analyst was talking about. It was a woman, and she talked about these type of attacks were gonna start up, and I'm hoping that this was just a one-off. This was a fluke. Very, very devastating, unnecessary fluke. But from the footage that I saw and the comments that I read, the initial gunman got away. I don't know if the other one, I mean, it was I was confused. This guy's just standing there leaning on a tree, or standing by the tree, And he's just busting a shotgun. And then when these other guys get involved, they were trying to shoot at the Good Samaritan. And in my head, I was just thinking, thank God these guys only had shotguns. They were trying to shoot people or the Good Samaritan at a distance with shotguns. If they would have had a handgun or anything else that wasn't a shotgun, that Good Samaritan would have never made it. And a lot more people would have been unalived. We have to be able to live, right? If we want to go to the beach, we should just be able to, hey, let's go to the beach. These type of attacks are to scare people to where they're like, hell nah, I'm not going to the beach. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to a movie theater. I'm going to order my groceries. They win when they affect people's ability to just have fun and live life. Like I said, I've been around a lot of violence. I've been around a lot of very, very violent men. I've been around guys that, you know, it was whispered how many bodies they had on the streets and in jail. They wouldn't even do something like that. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't a lot of coverage of it. Like I said, I only saw one clip. But I talked to someone and they were like, "Oh yeah, I saw that and he knew all about it." And I was just like, this can't become normal, right? I mean, we've been dealing with mass shootings for decades. But I just feel like just this month, I can think of three. You had the one at the mall in San Jose. That wasn't a mass shooting, I know, but it was a shooting in a public place. It was in a mall. You had the one in Stockton. You have this one. And I'm sure there was more. And one is too many. Three that I can think of off the top of my head. Two of them being in California. This is crazy, man. It is, my daughter's in her 30s. And I remember asking her, "Hey, you're not interested in like having a family and kids?" And she said, "I would never want to have a kid and bring a child into this world." She said the way things are now is so crazy. And I got it. Anyways, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just, it's a Sunday and, it's a day of reflection, of rest. And I was just thinking about that. So, anyways, everybody, please stay safe, stay smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.